Good afternoon YouTube, and welcome back to Not Suitable for Mum, and this is 33s from 45s, where I discuss records that I've bought or I've had for a while and just sort of recap on them and whatever, all the rest of it. Anyway, I had, if I can, this come through, and this is from a little website called Atlas Records. And yeah, I have used them before, if you might remember. I'll put some links in for the other video or whatever, so you can check that out as well, see what I got with that one. Anyway, what they were doing is that you would buy 4 records and only pay for 3 of them. And also, because it was the bank holiday weekend, they were having 10% off with the code Stay Home. So I had a quick look. Picked 4 out that I wanted, and yeah, that's the basic gist of it. However, I want to say a big shout out to Chris from Atlas Records, because they did me a solid. I put my order in, and there was something that I didn't realise I had. It wasn't until like a couple of days later I went through my collection and I suddenly realised, bugger, I've got that. Won't tell you what it is, that doesn't matter. But anyway, I got in contact, they said, yeah, not a problem, pick another couple of items for about $7.50, because that's what it was, and we'll sort out the difference as and when. Well, there wasn't one item I wanted for that price, so I got a couple of other records, and they said, yeah, okay, don't worry about the extra, but there's something, you know, it wasn't very much, but something extra like 57p. They've said we'll give it to you as extra discount, and I've done with it. So thank you so much to Chris and all the staff at Atlas Records. Brilliant service, I love it. So the first one is this one on the what is it called? Flying International label, and it is De La Soul. And it's Tread Water. Let me put that around in a way that you can see it better. Yeah, there we go. So around that way, that's a bit easier. Alright, Tread Water by De La Soul. I think this was a promo record, because I've never seen it before, and I've got a lot of their early stuff on promo and what have you. And yeah, very pleased with that. It comes in a nice polythene sleeves, as do all their records, and it's very, very good quality, so keep your record well protected. Let's dig them out. The cover is slightly split, but it's not a major thing, because that is easy enough sealable with a bit of Pritt stick and a cocktail stick, and that will fix fine, so that's not a problem. There's the record itself. Yeah, not much to say, it's just a standard vinyl. But you have, if we have a look properly, yeah, so Tread Water, Tread Water remix on the first side, and the De La Soul Mega Mix on the other side. That would be interesting, because I've never heard the Mega Mix. Don't think I've got it on any of my other records. So we'll definitely check that out. Anyway, put them back in for now, so we can have a look at the next one. If I can find the blooming hole to put it in. You can't find the hole. That's what she said. So juvenile. But then you know that. Right, okay, that's the first one. Now, the rest are 7-inch singles, so we're going to dig these out one by one and have a look at these too. When they normally put these in the sleeves, they actually take it out of the main cardboard paper sleeve and slot it in behind. I've decided to put them in just because that's the way records are. But let's get on with it. Anyway, there we are. This Stensky in the Mass Media. We'll be right back. Now, I love this tune. I can't remember when it came out for the life of me. And I think most of these are sort of like late 80s, early 90s, that sort of period when house music and all the rest of it was coming in, you know, more prominent. Anyway, this one is great. It's basically taking American adverts for whatever household products, you know, breakfast cereals, shoes, you name it. It's probably featured in there somewhere. And they basically put them in with a dance track, and there you go, there's your song. Very basic, but it's really effective. But I love it. It's a great tune, great tune. Okay, the next one we have, and I'm not particularly getting these out in any particular order, just as I come across them, is the Dream Warriors. My definition of a boombastic jazz style. This one, if those of you that remember the original Austin Powers movie, the bit where he's running and skipping down the street, and they got that sort of sharp brass instrumental tune going on, it's basically that with rapping over the top, which a lot of hip hop records, especially from this time, were. You know, it's just taking a sound that they like, putting a bit of rapping over it, putting perhaps a different drum beat over it, and there's your tune. But I like it. It's a good tune. Yeah. Sorry for not taking these out. I know I did it with the other one, but to be honest, they're just plain vinyls. They're nothing special, so I didn't see the point. Anyway, that's that one. The next one, in fact, I'm going to do them in a particular order, is Close Encounters of the Third Kind, the theme tune. Yeah. And I remember seeing this when I was about, was it 8? Something like that. And I can't remember if I saw it before or after Star Wars. Can't remember. But anyway, fantastic tune. Yeah, it was all, you know, orchestrated and all the rest of it. You know, with a proper, proper orchestra. Yeah. And it's fantastic. It's a really good tune. If you've never seen the film, go and watch it, and you'll recognise it because it's the bit towards the end when these guys actually come and pay us a visit. And I won't say any more than that because it'll spoil it for you if you've never seen it. But you should know what I mean if you have. Okay, that's it. And the last one is the theme from S Express. And I've wanted this for ages, and I never got it when it first came out because it was one of those tunes that grew on me over the time. And I have got, as you would have seen in another video, a couple of other S Express records. In fact, I've got quite a few now. Not the whole lot, but it's, you know, it's fine. But there we are. There's the people on the back that are all involved with it. I don't know if you can see that properly. I know Mark Moore's the main guy, and I think it was Michelle is one of the singers. You had Mark D, whoever he is, I don't know who he is. Right? Jocasta, which is another one of the singers. It was, oh yeah, and Pascal Gabriel, who I do remember. Yeah, they're quite a talented bunch in their time. The lineup did change over the years, mainly Mark Moore's project, if you will. But yeah, very nice nonetheless, and a really good tune. I will just look at the back of these because I haven't done that, I forgot that. So you've got Theme from S Express and The Trip, which I think is really just a remix of the original. So that's that. This is, doesn't say actually. So, theme from Close Encounters and Nocturnal Pursuit, which is obviously another part of the film. So that's quite good. Yep, pleased enough with that. Must take the old labels off when I'm done as well. I don't like price labels and things unless it's like really old price labels from an old store or something, which I've still got records with our price labels on. Yeah, the back of this one, so you had the radio mix, and then you had You Never Know a Good Thing Until You Lose It. So I've never heard that one. That's good. And then Stinsky the Mass Media, it's bonus beats on the back. So I quite like that when they've done that with records, because the bonus beats actually allows you to grab stuff and sample stuff for your own use. Yes, they're copyrighted, I know, but theoretically speaking, you could have used them. I've got a number of records that have all drum loops and samples and stuff on. Anyway, so it's a bit haphazard video, but I haven't done one for a while, and I'm getting back into the swing of things and all the other bullshit. Yeah, the idea. Anyway, that is it for that video. I'm very pleased. Again, big thanks to Atlas Records for sorting me out, doing me a solid. I will be using them again at some point, not sure when, but a bit of spare cash and whatever, you know. I think that was about 15, 16 quid all told for those 5. So I'm very happy. Yeah, you're getting a freebie, you're getting 10% off. What more could you ask for? And yeah, okay, maybe a bit pricey compared to Discogs or something like that, but you know you're going to get good quality. They come in sleeves, it's free postage. I reckon it's a pretty damn good deal. And with customer service like I had, even better. So that is it. Sorry for all the A&A waffle and that, but you know what I'm like. Nothing out of the ordinary there at all, is it? But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and please do your usual stuff of leaving some comments below. Let me see if you remember these records or not. And of course, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe, because it would have mean a heck of a lot to me if you did so. Anyway, that really is it. I'm going to go now and see what other videos I can come up with. So until then, and whatever it is, I will catch you next time. Bye now.